Hey adrenaline junkies, welcome to Police Chase.
TBI.
It began in a cemetery and ended with gunfire at a gas station. On April 1st, 2021, officers spotted Deshaun Tatum, wanted for firearm possession, and gave chase. He dropped a gun while fleeing. At the gas station, Tatum shoved a woman, took her car, and tried to escape. As officers surrounded him, the vehicle suddenly reversed, dragging two of them. A shot was fired from inside, and the gunfight began.
Get out of the car! Good! Good! Get out of the car! Get out of the car!
Tatum was pulled from the car and given CPR, but did not survive. One act of resistance was enough to push everything past the point of return.
Hey!
A man stood in the street, holding a knife. After a call, officers would never forget. On June 30th, 2025, Antioch police were dispatched after Davis Barami called 911 and said he wanted to kill his entire family. They called him back, hoping to calm things down, but he refused, then threatened to kill his neighbor. Minutes later, he stepped out with a large knife.
You want to give commands?
Hey, David, stop right there.
Have him come past the car.
Keep coming, keep coming.
Get him right in the opening of the street.
Stop right there, David. Stop. Right there. Right there. Kneel on the ground for me, David.
Commands to stop echoed in the air. He didn't run. He flanked, then charged.
Hey!
Less lethal rounds failed to stop him. Officers were forced to open fire. He did not survive.
Drop the knife!
David, drop the knife so we can help you! David, drop the knife so we can help you! Drop the knife!
Less lethal. Drop the knife!
Less lethal.
Less lethal.
I got commands! I got commands! Drop the knife, David! I got commands!
Go back. Turn around. Hold it, hold it.
I'm gonna just kick it out of his hand. I'm gonna kick it out of his hand.
Hey, I'm gonna kick it out. I'm gonna kick it out.
Go, kick it, go!
The call began with a voice and ended in a silence no one could erase. May 28th, 2025, in South Los Angeles, Christopher Hall entered a business and assaulted two workers behind the counter, armed with what looked like a real handgun. He walked straight into the kitchen, and the violence started there. By the time LAPD arrived, Hall had escaped to a nearby apartment complex. Officers tracked him into a narrow alley. He raised the gun, refused all commands.
Get back! Which way, run? Hey! He's over here. Wait, what's the gun? Where is he? Okay, right here. Hey, hey, hey! Get him back! Get back! He got him! Hey! He's right here! Drop the gun! Okay, I see him. Roger, I got the suspect right here. Let me keep the building. Hey! Get out of there! Hey! Get over here! Get over here! You're gonna get shot! Hey, look! I got the suspect right! Let me see your hands! Hey! It's coming towards you! Hey! Get on the ground, dude! Hey! Get down! Get down! Officer needs help! Shot fired! Get down! Officer needs help! Put it down! Get down! Get down! Get down, man! Come here! He doesn't have anything in his hand. Mistake! Get down! Get down!
Officers fired, but missed. He dropped the weapon and ran. A taser stopped him just beyond the fence. The gun was later confirmed to be a replica. In moments like these, what looks real can bring consequences that are. White County, Illinois, May 14th, 2025, 11:48 a.m. A gold Pontiac fled after being stopped for careless driving. State and county units joined the pursuit as speeds pushed beyond 100 miles per hour.
White County's trying to box them in. I'm behind them. If you get White County to back off, it looks like you're going to make it.
At mile marker 41, a trooper executed a TVI, spinning the vehicle into the median. The driver refused to exit. A beanbag round hit the car but had no effect.
Let me see your hand! Let me see your hand! Get out of the car! Hands up now! Get out of the car!
He finally stepped out, beer bottle in hand, ignoring commands. A taser brought him down. Running from the law is reckless enough. Doing it with a drink in hand shows how far judgment can slip. A white GMC matching a stolen vehicle alert was spotted at a gas station. The driver, Dave Nichols, took off as officers moved in.
All right, on me. We're gonna, another gentleman hopped out, long black male with braids. Clear left, clear right. It's a stolen vehicle, occupied one time.
The pursuit moved westbound on McCain Boulevard through red lights and crowded intersections. On the E857, Nichols reached speeds over 120 miles per hour before turning onto surface streets near Jacksonville.
Pitch over right, 37. Turn Park Road, Dana Street.
We're on trip units and that's directed for Adam 54, 1037. copy, Bellevue.
Arkansas State Police joined the chase. 2 TVI maneuvers disabled the vehicle near a high school. Nichols refused to exit and was removed through the window. A stolen key was recovered.
Open the door! Get out of the car!
She now faces multiple charges, including felony fleeing and vehicle theft. Not all escapes are planned. Some come from fear, confusion, or the weight of consequences catching up. West Memphis, Arkansas to Memphis, Tennessee, May 11th, 2025, 11 a.m. A blue Hyundai linked to an armed robbery sped past troopers on I-55. As patrol confirmed the plate, the chase began, reaching over 100 miles per hour across state line. Two TVI maneuvers were used. The second spun the car into a cable barrier. One suspect ran across northbound lanes on foot. The driver pulled over and surrendered. The driver, Joe Carter, claimed the passenger had held him at gunpoint. That passenger, Philip Harris, was caught hiding in an abandoned house. When one man runs and another stays behind, only the truth will sort out who was in control and who was just afraid. A police unit was responding to an emergency involving a man reportedly armed with a gun as sirens echoed through the Adams neighborhood.
All units, officer needs help. All units, officer needs help. Adams St. James, officer needs help. Adams St.
On the way to the scene, a patrol car collided with a Toyota Corolla at the intersection of Adams and Gramercy.
Officer needs help. Adams St. James, 415.
Even when officers are doing their job, accidents can still happen, especially when seconds matter. If you hear a police siren, slow down and make way safely. A few seconds can mean the difference between life and tragedy.
Get over here!
Lafayette police responded to reports of a man causing fear inside a Circle K store. The suspect, Trayford Pellerin, 31, walked out holding a knife.
Get over here!
Hey,
Hey, get your hands like a... Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Officers gave multiple commands. A taser was used but failed. Pellerin continued across a busy highway as cars passed, including large truck.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Near a Shell station, 3 of 5 officers opened fire, shooting 11 rounds. Pellerine was struck and did not survive. Some moments unfold too quickly and leave no chance to go back. What started as a routine stop quickly turned into a dangerous situation. Police began chasing a vehicle linked to 2 armed carjackings earlier that day. When officers tried to stop the car, the driver took off.
All right, they're taking off on us. Turn my light sirens on. Ready for the air. We're actually taking an armed robbery carjacking on District 1. Occupied at least 4 times. All right, getting stuck in traffic. We're just south of the Locust exit here. Make sure we're patched with 5.
The chase continued onto I-43, with the suspect weaving through traffic at high speed, forcing other drivers to swerve out of the way.
Alright, continuing northbound on 43. Quarter-mile from Keith. White Chevy Trax, no plates, occupied 4 times, wanted for an armed robbery carjacking, District 1. Alright, continuing northbound, 43 north, 3233 in pursuit. Looks like they're going to be blocked by construction equipment here.
Near a construction zone, the vehicle got stuck between barriers and a cement truck. Officers gave multiple commands to stop, but the driver reversed, hitting a squad car, then backed up again while an officer stood behind. An officer was forced to fire after the situation got out of control.
Shots fired!
2 suspects were injured, including a pregnant woman. It ended in a way no one wanted. The other 6 were taken into custody without further incident. Was it worth it when everything falls apart in just seconds? If you agree, comment yes.
Back up towards the sound of my voice. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming.
Where do you want the freeway shut down today?
Just after midnight in Decatur, Illinois, officers stopped a car tied to an armed suspect. Inside was 32-year-old Jamonte Neal sitting on a hidden gun.
Buddy.
Officers ordered him to step out, but Neal refused.
Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Step out of the car.
For what?
Do not move. Get out of the car. Do not move.
For what?
Do not move. Do not move.
For what?
Show me your. Put your hands on the dashboard right now.
It's under his ass. Get up.
Suddenly, he reached down and opened fire. Officer Bowman was struck in the abdomen.
Stop. Stop.
Drop fire.
4 officers returned fire, a decision no officer ever wants to make, but necessary to stop an immediate threat.
I'm hit, Travis. Hit in the arm. Hit in the arm. Hit in the leg. Which arm?
MLK overpass.
On the night of February 3rd, 2025, along Interstate 40, an officer spotted a Dodge Charger going 83 miles per hour. The driver, Brandon Williams, suddenly took off. The chase stretched for 4 miles, reaching speeds up to 140 miles per hour, weaving through heavy traffic. Williams reversed his car in an attempt to escape, then tossed out nearly 90 grams of marijuana.
You fucking move! You're gonna get shot! You fucking move! You get shot! Get on the fucking ground!
He was arrested on the spot, with police also seizing heroin, digital scales, and drug packaging tools. A patrol car was heavily damaged. Williams was taken into custody after medical clearance. In just a few reckless minutes, Williams gambled away his freedom and his future. One decision to flee can trigger a chain of consequences with no way back. When the law calls, the smartest move is to stop. Wilmington, Delaware, 1:10 a.m., January 13th, 2021. What started as a routine patrol, but turned into a deadly encounter in a matter of seconds. Deputies spotted a suspicious vehicle near Rosemont and East 24th Street. As they approached, the driver suddenly sped off, racing down a dead-end road. Moments later, the vehicle turned around and accelerated straight toward officers. Feeling an imminent threat, deputies opened fire, something that law enforcement officers never want to do. They provided first aid, but the driver, Lyman Moses, did not survive. Even a quiet night can change without warning when one decision crosses the line.
Shots fired.
There you go. Southbound, 167.
May 9th, 2025, Bakersfield deputies responded to reports of a man with weapons on Water Street. They found 42-year-old Sadi Giovanni Diaz body cam footage shows Diaz pointing a gun at a deputy.
Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! Drop it!
Shots were fired, Diaz was hit, but still managed to shoot back, injuring one deputy in the arm.
255 Adam, 999.
A nearby woman said she had also been shot by Diaz. Both victims were hospitalized.
Hey, I'm hit, bro.
Diaz was arrested and charged with attempted murder, kidnapping, armed
Yeah,
assault, and illegal firearm possession. A newly released video from the sheriff's office shows the full pursuit of a vehicle reported stolen 2 weeks earlier. When spotted, the driver hit the gas, weaving through crowded streets. Narrowly passing other cars to evade police, the chase stretched across residential areas, each turn putting more lives at risk. At a red light intersection, the suspect ran the signal and crashed into a vehicle stopped ahead. Officers quickly moved in and took the suspect into custody. Fortunately, no one was seriously injured. Just minutes of reckless escape could have ended lives. Would you choose to run or stop and face the consequences? A stolen car was spotted heading south on US 23, sparking a high-speed chase. Fenton City Police gave pursuit, with Livingston County deputies joining as the car moved west on Highland Road. Near Argentine Road, deputies deployed spike strips, but the driver swerved to avoid them and sideswiped a stopped vehicle. The chase continued onto Hughes Road, where the suspect ran a stop sign.
PI, we got a rollover.
Slammed into a Chevrolet Silverado, flipping it against the guardrail. Both vehicles were badly damaged, but no one was seriously hurt. The driver, 42-year-old Jeremy Nelson, was arrested on the spot and charged with fleeing police and possessing a stolen car. When you steal and run, someone always pays the price. If it were you, would you make the same choice? October 19th, 2021, Rosemead, California. Deputies were called to a business after a man claimed he was being chased by police and had a murder warrant.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Good.
Oh, that's over there, that car. That's inside.
No, well, he has mine inside. What's your name, man? Adrian. Adrian? Yeah. Adrian what? Abelar. Abelar? Yeah. Go for B?
The suspect, later identified as 25-year-old Adrian Abelar, was found inside a black Mazda with a woman in the passenger seat. He gave false identification and refused to cooperate. After a few minutes of questioning, deputies asked him to step out of the car. As the door opened, Abelar suddenly exited with a handgun in his right hand. Abelar was hit in the upper body and taken into custody. He survived and was treated at a local hospital.
Hey, get on the ground! Get on the ground!
October 25th, 2024, Carmel by the Sea, California. Police tried to subdue 27-year-old James Marshall with beanbag rounds, but he kept moving and ignored commands. Marshall ran to his backyard, then charged at a sergeant with a crowbar.
Less lethal fire, no other round.
Get on the ground!
Get on the ground!
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Now! Do the thing!
Drop it!
Get on the ground!
Get on the ground!
An officer fired 5 rounds. Marshall was hit, but still resisted. Officers used more or less lethal force before finally tackling and handcuffing him. Marshall was wearing body armor, and one bullet was stopped by the vest. He was given aid on scene, but later didn't survive. In tense moments, hesitation can be fatal, but so could misjudging what's in someone's hands.
It's a medley.
September 11, 2024, Trooper Silva joined a pursuit of a stolen white truck near Okeechobee Road. The vehicle refused to stop and kept heading east.
I got him, coming head on to me, coming head on. Switch it up at 1.
I got it. No problem. River Drive, getting to Old East, Minnesota 7.
1155, no south, 23.
Alright, looking like it's gonna take my miles off.
It's a white work van, Alright, South River Drive.
South River Drive, eastbound, 826.
The driver weaved through traffic and hit a car near NW 74th Street. Silva attempted a pit, but missed the first time.
Miami
10-4, but the vehicle's continuing.
He tried again at NW 72nd Avenue. This time, the truck spun out into the median. 3 suspects bailed and ran. All were caught shortly after, one with help from K9 Gunner. They were checked at the hospital and booked into TGK jail. In the crowded streets of Sao Paulo, a police officer chased a fleeing suspect on a 2-seater motorcycle. Both riders weaved through tight alleys and between cars at dangerously high speeds. The officer stayed close. At one point, he attempted to kick the suspect off the bike while riding alongside. It was a risky maneuver on unfamiliar terrain, but the chase continued. cities like these, where every corner twists and every second counts. It's not just speed that wins, it's knowing when to push and when to pull back.
Crashed out.
In Southfield, Michigan, a man was sitting in his driveway when a suspect approached and carjacked his 2022 Chevy Trailblazer. Police spotted the stolen SUV shortly after and initiated a pursuit. The suspect, 19-year-old hubby Marion III, crashed into a ditch and ran with a gun in hand. A patrol car struck Marion before he could escape. He was arrested without injury, and a firearm was recovered. He now faces multiple felony charges. One wrong move at 19 could shape the rest of his life. Deputies spotted a stolen black GMC Denali heading south on E95 near Miami-Dade. The driver, 35-year-old Joseph Giannino, briefly stopped, then took off, hitting a white Mercedes.
We're gonna be eastbound 23. I believe he's signal for the vehicle right now. Alright, towards the turnpike.
Giannino kept weaving through traffic until he lost control near the Golden Glades interchange. He crashed into 3 vehicles and flipped a box truck. The stolen SUV landed in the grass shoulder near State Road 91. Officers moved in and arrested Giannino at the scene. He faces charges for fleeing with injury, vehicle theft, and driving on a suspended license. One chase left wreckage, and a man back in custody. What started as a routine stop turned into a deadly standoff in Houston, Texas. On April 14th, 2024, deputies pulled over a vehicle with expired tags and a broken taillight. The driver, Patrick Hurst, had active warrants. He refused to get out of the car and fled. stopped, he got out of the car and opened fire. Deputies returned fire. Hurst was shot and pronounced dead at the scene. A bystander was injured but survived. One defiant moment changed lives forever. If you believe police were justified in returning fire after being shot at, comment yes. In Miami Beach, a woman parked her SUV when a man asked her for money. Inside that SUV was her deaf and disabled brother. He managed to escape just before the thief drove away. Inside that SUV was her deaf and disabled brother. He managed to escape just before the thief drove away. Police later found the stolen vehicle and used a pit maneuver. The second attempt flipped the SUV onto its side. The suspect was hospitalized, then charged with auto theft and fleeing officers. The victim lost her car, her belongings, and had no theft insurance. A stolen vehicle can be replaced, but moments of fear like that can leave scars that last much longer. A high-speed pursuit escalated in Arkansas as the driver of a red pickup refused to stop. He sped through residential areas, weaving between cars to lose troopers.
Coming back up to 71.
State police performed a tactical stop. The truck rolled onto its side after impact. The suspect leaned out the window, trying to escape, but officers moved in and took control. No officers were injured. One wrong move, and everything changed in seconds.
What is this?
What happens when a stolen SUV barrels down the freeway and chaos spreads to the city streets? Lansing, Michigan. Around 4:30 p.m., deputies tried to stop a stolen BMW X5 on I-96 near Latson Road.
I think you just ran the sheriff's car. Yeah, 13's with him. Like, I'll call 35.
13 is after everybody back on. 54 to go.
The driver refused to stop, reaching speeds over 120 miles per hour and hitting at least 6 vehicles while weaving dangerously through traffic. 2 firearms were thrown from the SUV, one clearly seen tossed onto the freeway.
Just threw a gun out. Just threw a gun out. There is a white truck.
Seeing them right now, they're trying to get you sick. They said this vehicle is involved in a retail fraud out of Dixon Oakland earlier.
Up on the shoulder, Bolivarville, trying to get back to the expressway.
The chase ended in a violent crash at a red light near Jolly and Cedar, leaving wreckage across the highway and City Road. The 19-year-old driver is now in custody, facing multiple felony charges. 4 others, ages 15 to 18, were also arrested. 2 more suspects fled on foot and remain at large. One reckless decision now has ripple effects across a whole community. A school bus was rammed and fired upon. Wayna Park. Officers saw a silver SUV crash into a school bus near Orangethorpe and Western. The driver, Cedric Baxter, 60, fired toward the driver, his estranged wife, while the child remained inside. Neither was injured.
Run over the school bus. go through, please. Shot at the school bus. Turn around and off the road.
Copy, southbound, western, possibly shot fired.
And westbound on Orange Road.
32 copy.
Baxter fled, leading police on a high-speed pursuit before crashing into a school parking lot. A shootout followed, captured on body cam. He had an active restraining order and a revoked pardon. One final act of violence ended with gunfire. In East New Orleans, officers responded to a violent attack at a rental office. They encountered 40-year-old Donald Davis Jr., armed and agitated. Body cam shows Davis fired first, prompting officers to return fire. He was shot and later pronounced deceased. A firearm was recovered at the scene. A grand jury later declined to file charges against the officers. Some moments unfold too quickly and leave no chance to go back.
Come back, let me try that. Stop!
A bold daytime robbery triggered a multi-city police pursuit in California. Around 10 a.m., two armed men robbed a credit union in Concord before fleeing down Interstate 680. As traffic slowed them near Sunol, the suspects carjacked a driver at gunpoint. When that vehicle failed, they stole another car and led officers towards San Jose.
Hey, come back, let me try that. Stop!
Okay, he stalled out. You got a mask on, we're flipping a U-turn, going back on C. Okay, I got him. He's right, coming up over the freeway on Mulberry. Making a right turn on Mulberry Road, side of the road. Okay, just TC'd with somebody right in front of 880. Suspect is, two suspects running. One suspect, black shirt, all black, handgun, running down Timothy and Mulberry. The other one is in a gray, all gray, with the firearm. Both have firearms. Stand by. 999. Mulberry. Get on the ground!
The chase ended in a crash. One suspect fled with a fully automatic handgun and tried to carjack again. An officer shot and arrested him on the spot. The second suspect, found nearby, was still holding stolen cash. Both were identified as repeat offenders, one on parole, the other wanted for domestic violence. How many lives are put at risk when crime becomes a cycle that never ends?
One suspect being taken into custody.
Police were alerted to a stolen Toyota Camry on East Dublin Granville Road. Minutes later, the car pulled into Huntley Square, then suddenly reversed and accelerated forward, striking a police sergeant and dragging him across the hood. While being dragged, the sergeant fired his weapon.
Watch out! Get out of the car!
Despite being shot, the suspect kept driving until crashing into two other cars near I-71. The driver, 32-year-old Holly Lynn Graham, was taken to the hospital in critical condition and now faces a felony assault charge. One decision in the heat of danger can shift the outcome for everyone involved.
Put your hands behind your back.
We're turning on a driftwood.
14-year-old led Kalamazoo police on a high-risk chase in a stolen Mercury Milan. The pursuit wound through snowy neighborhoods before ending in a crash on Arboretum Parkway. After hitting a mailbox and trash can, the car skidded off-road and struck a light pole. The driver fled on foot but was quickly arrested. He suffered minor injuries and was treated before being taken to juvenile detention. What pushes a 14-year-old to steal a car and risk lives on icy roads?
He's off again, spinning, he's off.
11, you want us to pick it up?
One press of the gas, and everything spiraled out of control. Kevin Morales, 24, was pulled over for speeding, but instead of stopping, he hit the gas and fled, leading to a high-speed chase on I-4. The blue Honda hatchback weaved through lanes, ignoring traffic signals and other vehicles. Air One tracked him from above, while ground units worked to block his path and deploy stop sticks.
Down, man.
Yeah, he's not going westbound. He's either going eastbound or he's gonna.
15 under I-4.
Okay, he's in the on ramp to I-4 right there.
Even after his tires were deflated, Kevin kept accelerating. He tried to shake the officers by constantly changing direction, but every move was being watched from the sky.
They've got the information. We don't know who's en route yet.
Okay, he's spinning out, guys. Looks like his tire just went out. He's just lost control. He's off to the median.
62 Central, he's signal forward. Signal 12, he's continuing Delta.
All right, he's
Eventually,
off
Kevin
again,
lost
spinning.
control and
He's
crashed
in
into a
the
water-filled ditch near
right-hand
Deltona.
side.
All right, guys, he's about to bail. Get our cover.
Police surrounded the vehicle. He was ordered to step backward with his hands raised and was taken into custody at the scene. No injuries were reported. Kevin was charged with multiple offenses: reckless driving, driving without a license, resisting arrest, and attaching a tag not assigned. Things could have ended much worse if officers hadn't acted swiftly and precisely at every turn.
Dad, stop! Get down on your knees.
A man with a hammer challenged police in the middle of Laurel Canyon Boulevard, turning a routine response into a tense standoff. Francisco Javier Alba, 52, had assaulted an employee and vandalized a store earlier that day. When officers arrived, the victim declined to press charges, so Alba was allowed to walk away.
Okay, por favor. Okay, ¿dónde va a tirar eso?
My name you know.
I don't know your name. I never talked with you. I've never
What
talked with
you know, and you see with me in your control.
But what's your name?
Alba is my name, my last name.
But within minutes he returned, holding a drywall hammer with a hatchet blade, pacing near traffic as officers gave repeated commands to drop the weapon and leave the area.
40, stand by!
Back it up. Hey,
Alba shouted, "Shoot it!" then charged at an officer who was backing away. Officers were forced to open fire.
Back up! Back up!
Quédate ahí! Quédate ahí! Ponle para ahí! Ponle para abajo, ya! Ponle para abajo!
Alba was wounded but survived. No one else was injured in the incident. Police don't choose violence, but when warnings are ignored and a weapon remains in hand, the final choice is made to protect lives. He thought he could escape, with his girlfriend riding behind him. A motorcycle carrying 2 riders sped through tight alleys, weaving between parked cars and heavy traffic. Row cam officers followed closely, staying on their tail. The rider ignored commands and kept zigzagging through narrow lanes, putting everyone around at risk. At one point, he looked back, maybe to check if she was still holding on, or if officers were catching up. But there was nowhere left to go. On a crowded street deep inside the neighborhood, the patrol closed in and made the arrest. On June 1st, 2024, deputies in Anderson, Indiana located 44-year-old Latoris Harrison inside a parked car. He was wanted for violating home detention and probation terms linked to prior convictions for domestic and sexual violence.
This is him, Burkhart.
Is this him?
Yeah. Put your hands up!
It's on the wheel!
Put your hands out the door!
It's on the wheel!
Put your hands on the wheel! Put your hands on the wheel! Put the phone down!
Unlock the car! Unlock the car!
Unlock the car!
Don't break the window, unlock it!
Unlock the car.
Officers gave 26 verbal commands. Harrison barely complied and reached into his pocket several times despite warning. When he pointed a handgun toward officers, Deputy Brizendine fired 10 rounds, striking him 7 times.
Reach in the pocket! Put it in your pocket!
Stop! Stop!
Stop!
Officers performed first aid until EMS arrived. Harrison was pronounced dead at the hospital. A loaded handgun was recovered from the vehicle. Even under pressure, officers are trained to act in seconds, but every second carries weight.
Watch your crossfire, watch your crossfire. Put your hands up! Put your hands up!
And Oakland and Ford. Florida plate.
A suspect in Dearborn had one goal: avoid arrest, even if it meant driving in reverse.
In reverse on Ford Road, going eastbound on Ford. Single male occupant, air mail.
Air mail, eastbound Ford, collided with patrol vehicle.
Dashcam footage captured a reckless chase, with the suspect backing up at high speed through city streets, weaving between traffic and nearly hitting parked cars. Despite the unusual tactic, officers kept a safe distance and coordinated units ahead.
28, as soon as they get with us, we're gonna turn it over. He's still going in reverse on the drop. On Ford.
Eventually, the suspect ran out of space and options. He was taken into custody without further incident. The case remains under investigation, but one thing's clear, some risks just aren't worth it.
Hey, whoa,
What would you do if a simple traffic crash led to a deadly standoff? May 17th, 2025, Houston police responded to a 3-car crash on North Freeway. One vehicle fled the scene. Officers cleared traffic and shared a description, a green SUV.
They got video footage and everything, buddy. I'm not here to debate about it. Okay. You said what?
So which one?
Okay. You don't want to provide any information, you know, it's state law to do that, right? What did you hit?
Final update on 19.
Alright. Alright. I'm not going to debate about it.
As officers tried to detain the driver for questioning, he lifted his shirt, reached for a gun at his waistband, and pulled it out.
Hey, whoa, up, down, 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 down! Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired! Hey, whoa, up, down, down!
2 HPD officers discharged their weapons, striking the suspect. They provided aid until medics arrived, but he was pronounced dead at the scene. One wrong decision, and a traffic violation became a fatal confrontation. Sometimes choosing not to run is the bravest and safest choice. He ran a red light. Police tried to stop him, but he refused to pull over. 31-year-old Tyron Lamb led officers on a dangerous pursuit, ignoring repeated commands. Even after hitting a spike strip and crashing at the intersection, he remained inside the vehicle.
Don't move! Don't move!
Hands up!
Officers gave 18 commands before Lamb suddenly opened fire through the windshield, striking the officer at close range.
Let me see that right hand!
Off at the 114.
Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired, shots fired! I'm hit! I'm hit! Shoot
Police returned fire. Lamb was shot and did not survive. The injured officer lived thanks to the quick support of fellow officers. Just one act of defiance can turn a traffic stop into a tragedy for both sides. Once again, justice is spoken. Don't forget to like and subscribe to catch more thrilling pursuits from 911 Chase.